Hello, welcome everybody. We're gonna be playing some Amulet today. The list that we are looking at over here is Bad Boy. I guess the good boy in this case. In this specific case, it's actually the good boy. Karn the Great Creator making a comeback. Puntthenwhine has been crawling very quickly up the leaderboard all the way to the 3rd place right now. And he's been doing extremely well with this list in particular. He's been swearing by Karn the Great Creator like he often does. And if you are familiar with my content, you will know that I'm very, very keen on this fine fella right here. He's given me a lot of happiness. So yeah, this is the list that we're going to be playing today. Playing some Primeval Titans, some Karns, some Asusas, some Dryads, a couple of Explorers, Arboreal Gracers, Amulets of Vigors, and Expedition map. These are obviously because we're going to be running some Urza Saga in the main deck. So this is the deck list that we're going to be playing. The rest of the deck list is pretty straightforward. The only interesting things to keep in mind are that we're running 2 copies of Covenant of Souls in the main deck plus a 3rd one in the sideboard. There's really been a lot of counterspell decks dominating the format lately, particularly blue-white control deck that we played on Friday. You can definitely check out those VODs in the channel, and I strongly recommend you do so because we played some insane matches there. And with, Cavern being better, of course, that means that Castle is going to be a little bit worse. And even just as is, because of the fact that we have, kind of 8 Amulet of Vigors in the deck because of Urza Saga, I feel like there's a much smaller need for the card Kasim Brig and a much higher need for lands that actually, tap for mana and they enter untapped without really asking any questions. But bounce lands are better because we have more access to Amulets of Vigor. We have a couple of fetch lands, Radiant Fountain, like all the usual suspects, and we are of course playing Slayer Stronghold and Sunhome as our haste package. The sideboard includes Bojuki Bog, even though Punt has been known for hating Bojuki Bog. In this case, we're actually pushing for having Bojuki Bog in the 75. An extra copy of Karn, as I was saying, an extra copy of Radiant Fountain against the aggressive strategies. You're going to notice no Ghost Quarters in the 75. Then we have a Karn package with Tormod Script, Liquid Metal Coating, Ensnaring Bridge, which is a card that I've never really been a fan of. I think that it just very often just does not really it just doesn't really work out the way you would want it more often than not, because you're playing a deck with multiple cards that you can't really cast or cards that are cost 6 mana or simply just bounce lands. So Ensnaring Bridge very often can be quite awkward, but one thing that I saw that Punt was saying, which I think I agree with, and it makes a lot of sense, which is there are very few cards that actually turn W's into turn L's into W's. You know what I'm saying? Like turning losses into actual wins. Ensnaring Bridge is that kind of card, the one that can really turn a board state upside down. This member is as removal spells because of your monkeys, your DRCs, your recent reefs, your omnaths, Foundation Breaker, and Force of Vigor as the cards that we can answer explosives artifacts with. Explosives because it's a great card, just because it's a very good card. Walking Ballista and Wormcoil Engine round up the package. One card that I'm kind of interested in trying out instead of Foundation Breaker is Outland Liberator, which is the 2 mana, the werewolf guy. Mostly because it's a way to answer a Blood Moon through a Torpor, or to answer the Torpor itself, only requiring a single green mana. So I think that is potentially a card that I will be trying out in the near future. But for today, we're going to be running with the good old Foundation Breaker. So yep, this is going to be the deck list we're going to be running through a league. So hopefully we can do as well as Punt has been doing. That would be awesome. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you for round number 1. Sure, let's keep this hand. Yeah, we got a way to ramp and a way to stop a monkey. Good old Cavern Beast. I think I'm just gonna play the Saga here. And we can get the Amulet going 1 turn faster. We're not going to be able to cast prime time for what's worth. Oh man, why did it have to be Thoughtseize? How much are we missing Field of the Dead? Not really. Like it's fine, but it's not like, oh, I'm so sad I cannot, you know. Gracer seems great post damage too. It does some work, not gonna lie. It does do some work. Kroxa. So we can make it 1/1, or we can cast this Karn the Great Creator. I think I want to make it 1/1 actually. Because there's nothing that I really care about getting. So I'd rather just, I guess it's going to be a 2/2 and just get my Amulet. And then next turn we can Karn minus for Crypt. Or maybe Karn minus for Wormcoil. I am kind of scared about that Kroxa. Kind of scared. We kind of do know that this Karn the Great Creator is going to die to a Lightning Bolt, so... Yeah, this is fine. This is going to force my opponent to use resources to deal with the Karn. And then they have nothing going on. And we can use this expedition map to set up a prime time, which is obviously the real threat. And if they don't have the bolt for the Karn, well then it's easy game for us. Fatal Push my token. You got me. And because they could have like a shock land and that would be somewhat problematic, I'm just gonna do this right now. Get rid of the Kroxa for good. Sure, they have a bolt. Maybe I should have done that at upkeep. Actually doing it at upkeep would have been better. Alright. So it's like too easy. Way too easy. Way too free for the bean. So it's just like Mardu nonsense, right? It's interesting that they did not reveal... They did not reveal Lurrus. So do I want to bring in Foundation Breaker? Oh, but they showed me Shadow Spear, so they're probably playing Saga. So we probably want some of these. Maybe not all of it, but definitely some of it. Maybe they have Monkey. Unclear. Sure, just a mid-range hand, I guess. Well, looks like they do have monkey. That's problematic. This is not the end of the world. Cruel turf. Gone forever. Sacred Foundry. Okay. I mean, the good thing is that they're not really doing anything. So... I mean, I'm just gonna play my cards, right? Terminate. Nothing. We're doing nothing, huh? Sword of Feast and Famine, dude. What the hell is my opponent doing? Jesus. Oh my god. They can cast the prime time? Oh no. Well, this is... That escalated quickly. Wow, how lucky can a person be, really? If you think about it, how lucky can a person be? Can we do one better and outluck suck my opponent by top decking a Castle Garenbrig for the win? Can we do it? It's not a Castle Garenbrig. So we're just gonna cast this Foundation Breaker. Blow up this Sword of Feast and Famine. And we're gonna set up for the kill next turn. We're probably dead to that Lightning Bolt. Final some primetime action. Is this the Punt Copy Pasta? Yeah, it is, Bumman. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for the 17 months. We're playing some Primeval Titans. I mean, the good thing is, I mean, I'm gonna die to double Lightning Bolt. That's fine. I'll accept my death to double Lightning Bolt. Or like Bolt plus K command or whatever. Castle Embereth. But I'm not gonna leave myself dead to single Lightning Bolt. So I'm not just blocking with the Dryad. I'm definitely just throwing the Foundation Breaker under the bus there. Let's see what my opponent's got. I mean, they have to kill the Dryad. If they don't kill the Dryad somehow, is this just... Okay. It's K command plus, like, just double K command. That's pretty fucked up. They didn't get back the monkey, though. So we have a T-West in hand. How are we setting this up? They have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to assume that they have blanks, because I can't really beat actual cards. So if those are blanks... I think I want to get... Well, actually, I don't want to get Radiant Fountain, because if my opponent had the Bolt, I would be dead, right? But I kind of want to get a Valakut. What if I double Saga? If I double Saga, then I'm not really progressing anything and I can't transmute this thing. We don't have a single blue source just yet. This is super awkward. So I guess we're gonna do Growth Chamber T-West? Yeah, the problem is I have to trade, right? This is a forced trade, because I die otherwise. Dude, I can't believe they luck sacked the monkey. They luck sacked the prime time out of the monkey, dude. Literally 3 hits in the entire deck and they hit it. That's so... I just fucking hate this card so much. I don't think getting Saga is the out, because I don't think that Saga is gonna be... I don't think it's gonna matter in 2 turns. Like, if it's either... Like, the difference that Saga makes, it's not gonna matter in 2 turns. Like, we either go over the top of what Saga can do, or they kill me before Saga matters. So, I don't think that getting Saga is the play. I could get Growth Chamber Valakut. I could get double Growth Chamber. No, I can't take 6. There's literally Castle and Birth in play. This is a forced trade. Unless I go Simic Growth Chamber plus Radiant Fountain and then I gain some more life. I guess maybe that's the line. Yeah, that's probably the line, actually. And we lose to like a gazillion things. We're gonna lose to another Shock. We're gonna lose to Lightning Bolt. I guess them cycling is a good thing for me. So I'm gonna accept death to Lightning Bolt. But I think I need to untap with this from Evil Titan to win this game, so we're just gonna take it. You got me. That is acceptable. That's not good enough. Swing for bounce land plus Crumbling Vestige. Bounce Vestige, replay. We packed for another Titan. I guess that's the line. And we use the second Titan to block. There's no Gemstone Mine, but there is... there's Crumbling Vestige. And now I guess we gain a couple of life. We're definitely Vesuva in the Radiant Fountain, I think. And the other one, we already made a line drop, so I guess I'm gonna Boros Garrison. That seems fine. Again, Saga is not going to matter. The game is gonna be over next turn, one way or the other. We're dead to Lightning Bolt. We are dead to removal spell on prime time. We may be dead to that Stoneforge Mystic. Embercleave. Yeah, we're definitely dead to Embercleave. We're definitely dead to Embercleave. Dude, such bullshit. Well, I guess we definitely want some of this, dudes. Fucking monkey, man. I don't think I want Dismember on the play, though. Dismember is probably fine on the draw, but I don't think I want it on the play. This game was unfair. I mean, it was close. I think I'm keeping this. And I think I go turn 1 Gracer Saga. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the play. Is that the play, though? If I do play an amulet, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to make it as likely as possible that I get value from this saga. So I think we're doing this because it gives me one more look at finding a land. Knight of the Ebon Legion, dude. Holy shit. Why do people that night card? Why do they play it? I don't know. It seems so bad to me. It's too easy. Nice Inquisition, yep. Alright, see you next round. Alright, round number 2. This hand sounds like a trap, but it's fine. Opponent reveals no companion, they mull to 6. Play Misty Rainforest. Breeding Pool. That is a deck. I like that this plays around fucking Fire Eyes. not half bad. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Quinok with a tier 1 sub, coming back for 20 months. Appreciate it, Quinok. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. So that I guess they can ice my growth chamber next turn, but if they ice me, that's just literally the best possible thing that could ever happen. Because that means that I don't get Rhinoed. Upkeep fetch. Okay. I imagine that this matchup is going to be really, really bad with this deck list. We don't have chalices. We kind of don't have anything for this matchup. I assume that we're just going to die miserably. So now Fire Ice is actually going to be Time Walk, and I'm probably not going to be able to beat it. I am assuming. I am going to block the Childless Agent though. Subtlety has been completely replaced by Fear and Rhino decks, by the way. It's good for us at least. Yeah, but that's been like that for years. Like, I don't think that really changes anything. It's not the subtlety that we would lose to, right? We just don't have any tools. And we just cannot beat this. And this is why in my deck list I'm playing main deck Engineered Explosives. Because now I'm casting my Primeval Titan, but it just doesn't do enough, right? Like, I block one of these and I take just a shit ton of damage. We also have to deal with Blood Moon post sideboard. I would assume they were just dead. I mean, we're literally just dead on board. I don't know why I'm not just gonna see it here. Yeah, this matchup seems nigh unwinnable. Because of our deck list, right? Like, it's not that it's really a bad matchup. Like, it is a bad matchup, and added to that, like, our deck list is not respecting the matchup at all. We have only one Engineered Explosives in the 75. Karn coning the tokens. That's not how that works. That is unfortunately not how that works. One target non-creature artifact. What would you cut from the sideboard if you expected low living in and Rhinos? I mean, I think you probably have to play something like Chalice or whatever. I would probably cut one of these Cavernous Souls. Like, the one in the sideboard seems like very targeted for the online metagame. So if you're expecting more Rhinos, like, this deck list does not respect it does not respect Cascade at all, right? This deck list does not respect Cascade whatsoever. How you doing, Punt? Are you just willingly ignoring the Rhinos matchup or like the Cascade matchup, I guess? Are you just really banking on a Bridge or something? But like they're gonna be bringing in Force of Vigor, so like you can't rely on this card. So if we don't find a green source, we're toast. This is a lot better. Maybe I should have kept the expedition map actually. I should have kept the expedition map and I should have sent the semi-growth timber or whatever. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah, this is Rhinos. The thing is that the Rhinos deck is just so consistent at doing what it does. Should I just concede now? I kind of want to concede right now. I mean, it's not like we could have played around that, right? Like that would have happened whether we wanted it or not. And I think I had to try to high roll there. All right, so here we are for round number 3. This hand has way too much upside to not keep it. This hand has way too much upside. I never really feel behind. Yeah, I don't know. Like even I think the Rhinos matchup is just bad. I'm trying to think whether I need the value from the saga, and I think the answer is no. Yeah, actually, the answer is no. I'd rather have the third amulet. One turn earlier. Although I guess this finds expedition map, which an expedition map finds me my bounce land, so it's just fine. Like I'm just gonna win with Primeval Titan and Dryad. Okay, so we're playing against the cheese deck. It's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty funny that these 2 life can be extremely relevant. We're gonna see what happens, but like even if they have like double hammer, we just go down to 1 because of the 2 life from the Radiant Fountain. I would expect hammer to be a good matchup for us with this deck list. Karn is just such a big deal. What's up, House? How you doing? What do we got, opponent? We got some Tankironis over there. We had to get one in. Yeah, people in chat have been slacking. They're just letting you pyramid left and right, completely unopposed. Embarrassing. Didn't have the art to break it up. Fair enough. Guess it works both ways. Oh, is this your Cyberguard? Alright, I'll keep this on the side. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh, that's it. We lose now, right? We actually lose the game. We actually just lose the game because we're just dead on board. There's no way around this. There's no way around this. We're just dead on board. I'm taking lethal. There's an 11-11 over there. I think we were probably heavily favored that game too. But somehow I drew the literal card that I lose the game. Cut map and cut both explorers. Bring in these members and 3 forces. That was very funny. That was very, very funny. That was very, very funny. We had it literally locked up. We had it literally locked up. And, oh man. Titan O'Clock, you're thinking about it wrong. You're not carning for bridge in a specific matchup. You're carning for bridge in specific situations. Like that question doesn't really make too much sense. It's a contextual card. You may be playing against blue-white control and they're clocking you with a Hall of the Storm Giants and you can stop their clock with an Ensnare Bridge. You will know when you want it. is probably the best thing that I can put, the best way that I can put it. You will know when you want it. Well, that's an interactive hand that's going to lose without ever doing anything. This is a good hand. What do we want to put back here? This is actually super interesting. What do we want to put back? Well, here's my reasoning, Punt. I think that what I want to put back is the Karn. Because any land at all allows me to have turn 3 Titan, and then the Titan wins by itself. And the force means that I don't have to pitch the Titan in case I'm threatened with lethal. I know that, but this is what I'm saying. This is just like an insurance. They might exile Amulet. They have what, like some... I guess they could have Thoughtseize too. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. They showed me Concealed Courtyard, so they are playing Thoughtseize at least in the sideboard. Yeah, they have Prismatic Ending. Yeah. It's definitely an interesting thought, though. Should I have just forced there? I don't think so. I don't think I should have forced there. Like, if they're gonna get cute with Ursa Saga, that's probably good for me. It's kind of annoying. Land? Sure, I'll take that. Do we have it? Do we have it? They could potentially have something like Torpor Orb or Damping Sphere. Those could be problematic, but... What's up, Levi? How do, man? Why are they tanking? It's weird. They're probably trying to figure out whether they should make a token or they should do the ending thing. That's just Prime 3 with the Prime sub. Loving the Prime time Stronghold. So much Prime. Thank you for the 8 months. Hey friend, hope you're doing good, mate. Love seeing some Carmulet. Yep. Love seeing some Carmulet too. Drawing that, dude, I'm still appalled by drawing the fucking by drawing the freaking, what's his name last term, the expedition map. Slayer Stronghold has been named. All right, pivot, pivot. So I guess we're gonna be doing some Karning. So I cannot haste. So I... This doesn't really matter, right? Do we even have to? Like, this game is just... I'm just... This is just over. I think I'm just gonna go for coding. The vintage challenge this weekend, I lost the game because two specific cards were the bottom two cards on my deck. A 1 in 1500 outcome. That's insane, Dom. That's very funny. Yeah, Variance has a way of just being funny sometimes, you know? Love seeing artifact decks scoop to Karn. There's just something poetic about it, right? There's just something poetic about it. Love going turn 2 Karn on the play against Scales. Just living the life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this hand gets Dryad going very quickly, which I'm kind of into. This hand has active Dryad by turn 3. Can you get me to play some Jessica Phoenix? Yeah, of course, Levi. Usually I play Dono decks on Thursdays, but we can accommodate it some other day if you prefer. I kind of want to keep this. Am I crazy for wanting to keep this? We can go turn 1 Gracer, Valakut, turn 2 Dryad plus Saga, turn 3 we can, if we find any land, we get Valakut going. Yeah, I think that this is a keep. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I think this is like a super weird hand. But also the fact that I have Gracer means that it's a little bit less likely that I just get cheesed out of nowhere. Well, never mind. I guess there goes that. Somebody top tiered again with Karn Daddy? I certainly hope so. Thoughtseize is pretty backbreaking. So now I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to... We'll just play Saga. Yeah, I'm pretty important to Saga is the line here. We can start chump blocking if we need to. Why wouldn't they take Gracer? Because this is the much better card, and they know that I have the Valakut in my hand, right? Now the question here is, do I play second Saga? Or do I play Slayer Stronghold? I think I go for Stronghold. Because I think that the tokens are actually going to matter. So throwing a token in the garbage seems probably not great. Saga Wars. I guess I should have made a token in response, because they can buy Needle my Ursa Saga now and clock me faster. They showed me Pride Needle the previous game. I mean, I should have at least considered that. I just insta said okay to the trigger, and I should have at least considered it. Oh, there we go. I guess I didn't say okay to the trigger. I don't think this game will be the Saga. No, it's not about the Saga value. It's about the time that it can potentially buy me thanks to the chump blockers. It's not really about the value. It's about the time. Never played Saga to get to double amulet faster. Does double amulet really help me though? Yeah, maybe it's better to play Saga there. I don't know, I think it's pretty close, because the other thing is, if this is not in play, I can't really do that much with double amulet anyways, right? Because this is in my hand. So like, it's not like I can haste a Titan or anything. Unless I play this out at some point. And then I would like to save the bounce land so I can play it on the turn that I'm going to be playing a Titan. Or I probably am going to be forced to play a Vestige on the turn that I want to play a Titan because I don't have second green. So I don't think it's as clear cut as that. So while I'm doing that, I'm at least using my mana for something. They do get Piting Needle. Okay. Colossus Hammer. Whoops. Wait, why can't I? Oh, they named Ursa Saga. Fuck. Well. One, two, three. So we gotta find the prime time. If we find the prime time, maybe we're in okay shape. Why is Jenny bad? Why is Jenny mad? I would imagine that she's right though. It was okay. Shadow Spear. So I'm probably taking a double chump here. Because they can't equip. Prime time? Alright. Alright, round number 4. Fighting hard for that 3 and 2, baby. Give me those 50 BPs. This hand doesn't do anything. His hand is better. This hand is better. Send Valakut, I think. That 7 was an obvious keep. I mean, good thing that I did mulligan, right? You see, Punt? This is the life. This is why we do this. Because this is the hand that we mulligan into. Now, I do think that on 7, I would definitely just keep... I would just ship that first hand that we saw. Oh, we're playing against Belcher? So we Titan next turn? Susa... We're 1 mana short. I mean, if we don't get Blood Moon or we don't just die, we can maybe attack next turn. We don't have Ghost Quarter in the deck though, so we're not gonna be able to slow them down. So we're kind of we're just at the mercy of what they have. Drawing a Karn would have been sick. Drawing a Karn would have been fantastic. Drawing a card would have been fucking fantastic. I would cut at least 2 sagas. That's a lot. I don't think I would want to cast 2 on the draw. On the play, sorry. I would cut more on the draw for sure. But I think that we can like maximizing the amount of chances of getting under them seems important. I do think I want to do what you're saying on the draw, however. I do think I want to do just like add the cavern and then cut the second saga on the draw. But I think on the play I'm happy to have maybe the extra copy of saga. Belcher, man. What is this league today? What is this league? Also, my opponent is 1-3, which makes a lot of sense. And the last time that the Goldfish has them, they were playing fucking. Um, they were playing Mill. Is this ad good enough against Belcher? Like, it's obviously a great hand, but I feel like it's just not gonna be fast enough. I guess it is a turn 3 card on the play, right? If I lead on Saga. It's a turn 3 card. Yeah, it's a turn 3 card on the play. Yeah, I think that we keep this. Sure, my opponent can have like turn 2 Blood Moon or like some bullshit like that, but they're playing Belcher, right? Like, I don't think that my hands can really get that much better than this. Like, turn 3 card on the play is definitely something that I'm excited about, you know? Can they turn 2 Moon? Yeah, they're playing Rituals. Just go land Ritual. In fact, it is what I would expect their turn 2 to be. But there's not really much we can do about it, right? Just accept our fate. If they blow me on Karn, I should be quite chill. I'm. That's like one of the reasons. Yeah, like the fact that I have Karn. Karn just works well against them. Yep. Float mana. Find my Amulet of Vigor. Oh, why did I play that land? I wanted to play the Vestige there. Whoops. I hope it doesn't bite me. Can they play bolts? Oh, they're playing Fury now? That's really funny. Even if we get emptied here, we have explosives, so it's fine. Void Mirror. It's a funny cyber card to play. Well, I'm just gonna go get coding here, right? Sure, if they have Fury, Celavi, but oh, we could have Dryad it too. Oh, they can't evoke it. That's hilarious. I forgot that we had the amulet, so we could have just played the Dryad too. Whoops. Thinking if Vala could explore Awakening? Alright. So I guess this matters. Alright. I was not expecting that card. I think I may be about to lose this game. Is there anything I can transmute for? Not really. I'm just dead here, right? I'm gonna transmute for Valakut in case somehow things work out for us, but I doubt that they will. I think we're just dead. Have I seen Kelvin choose Elemental Suits with Cabo and Pyromancer? I saw it this morning. It was interesting enough for me to want to give it a shot. I'm probably gonna try it maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Magmatic Sinkhole. I was not expecting Magmatic Sinkhole. I mean, it's one of the pros of, you know, being playing an unplayable deck like Belcher, right? Like you can just put a bunch of random shit, and your opponents just cannot play around anything that you that you have because, you know, there's just no deck list. Sure. So I guess we have to find another Karn. Is the only way that we can win this game. So Karn off the top right here. Yeah. Sure. No, that I mean they didn't really need the Blood Moon even. It was just yeah. Whatever. See you next round. Kaheera. Alright, elementals. Elementals. Sure. I guess it could be blue-white, right? Should be able to find out soon enough. Oh, they're playing Spike's Flavor of the Week. I should have played the Saga. Yeah, maybe I should have played the Saga. Should have definitely played the Saga. They have exactly 4 counter spells. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for... I can go for... Yeah, let's go for coding, actually. The other option is to go for Tormod's Crypt. When I try this list. Yeah. I don't know. Another amulet. Don't mind if I do. I think I'd rather do this. than playing Titan because he plays around counter magic better. I think that this is locked up. Just Karn doing Karn things. Just Karn doing Karn things. Making my opponent tap out. So I can get him. Why Karn when you can just kill them? Because I'm playing around counterspell. Playing around the card counterspell, which I know my opponent has in their deck. What's the reaction to the Karn getting? Oh, okay. You did not want Bojuga Bog? I think that I do. I think that they're gonna be setting up over multiple turns. So, do you know what my opponent is doing? Punt. They're playing. They're playing the Replenish. They're playing a Replenish combo deck that uses fucking as foretold to play the 0 mana Replenish. So they're going to be setting up, they're going to be discarding cards to set up their graveyard, and we can actually get them. So I do think we want Bog. I want to cut at least one land, maybe two. And I do want Cavern of Souls. I think we want to keep Vestige. It probably has to be the castle. Castle is kind of our worst land. Maybe Valakut. Gracer is almost better than Explorer. Okay, I mean I'm down to try it out, but I mean it's just 1 mana versus 2 mana and a card, right? Turn to Dryad. Sure. With a couple of forces to buy time. I don't think I'm gonna need that just yet. With having drawn the untapped land means that we can play the saga and try to get this going. Whew! All right. Opponent came prepared. In before Damping Sphere, am I right? Dude, that's that's a lot. That is a whole lot. God damn it, Jesus. New bounce, my dude. Now what? What is next now? Shadowed out. I'm ready. I'm ready to get shadowed out of here. Another wear there. They could have gotten the 2-for-1, but their mana base is non-functional. Weren't they on the play? Weren't they on the play? They had read that they didn't fetch correctly, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, they fetched for Flooded Strand turn 1. That was the only fetch that they did. So if they have a counterspell, we're in rough shape. It looks like they do. But it's not like I can do anything about it. This is what I got. Just resolves. I'm going for haste here. Why not get second Titan there? Can't I get blown out? I thought I could have gotten blown out. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It's lethal anyway. Valakut, Sunhome. I really doubt that they have either one of those things. Oh, I guess that's something. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for second Titan. I always forget that this card actually gains life. So we know that they have at least one of these in hand. I guess I might as well play the Azusa. It's free. Just 91, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back. I guess welcome for the first time, actually. Sweet. Even better. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Just give her haste. They have a chump blocker. 3, 4, 5, 6. Jugabog. Teleria West. Boop. GG's. All right. What a league, huh? What a league. We managed to draw the one outer to lose an unlosable game 1 against Hammer. We got paired against Belcher. My opponent at 1 and 3. It was a lot of oof. It was a lot of oof. Now, I do feel like we did hit some pretty low variance there. We did hit some pretty low extremes in terms of variance. It was fun though. I always love playing some cards, so we're gonna be doing a little bit more of that. So yeah, we're gonna be trying out another league. So I'll see you there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and see you later.